aspas, abi, Sacy, Zest, Saadhak, MaKo, stax, pANcada, buzz, BCK, Tammy,
spamming through the wall, but he's not going to find anything, and Stax has grabbed one. The flash now primed and ready, and Buzz is going to utilize that, but the shots are not connected. And with Stax going down, the site is now lost. DRX have to fight their way back in, and they've now lost window as well. Everything's falling apart for the Koreans. RB is the last bastion, and he will fall as well. The round goes to Loud as they pick up their pistol. And look at the updraft trap. I mean, you don't see that every single day, but he's going to try to get past it in theory and get caught by it. Maybe the drone at least will be found, and indeed it is on the way through. Aspas not able to catch those kills. I mean, they've got the info, but not yet able to capitalize on it. At least they'll find the one, and an attempted swing reveals there's at least two here. The player's ready to duel, but so is RB. A fantastic opening for DRX as they steal this site away from Loud and leave pANcada all alone.
Easier said than done. No, maybe not. Damn. All right.
Looked pretty easy to me.
Les is on form at the moment. Top of the board, 8 kills already. And he's going to get a rifle for aspas. Now, even if he gets 1 kill, Bladestorm, I don't think he's going to be able to juggle around the weapon just because of his position, but maybe he can take over. Again, though, DRX slowing things back down, waiting patiently, and it's only going to be that 1-for-1 trade.
Still, in a round like this, leaving your teammates with an advantage. They have the Marshal to play with. They have Sheriffs to follow up. This could be huge. It is a gun, but look, for 2 trades, you will take that every day of the week. And Les has really just been on fire. Like I said, look at these traps changing it up. We had the updraft trap previously, and it also caught the drone on the way through. This time, waiting to allow them to move back. And this is the part of the map they've been pushing to. When they take B control, they've been sending 2 or 3 players to fight back left. Now they'll have some trouble. They've even put a shock dart down to break a trap that isn't there. And they might even think, oh, maybe Cypher's not around here. Maybe his traps aren't here. Oh, if they turned, they'd see him. Just in time, they've spotted Les, removed the traps, even got some info because they're going to see them now and know, okay, keep an eye for those in future rounds.
Yeah, this is where things should become quite easy. They're actually going to use the Viper's pit. Especially considering they should know at this point they're up against pistols. Maybe worried about that rifle being picked up from behind, but still quite a heavy investment. Saadhak, though, is going to be able to drop one. This leaves things problematic as they're looking to try and wrap through pANcada with another. It's getting very dangerous, but MaKo still lies within this pit. Always a nuisance to try and clear the flash. Oh! It's perfect, but they got past each other. They don't even realize. Finally, Saadhak will turn around, and actually, they will clear him out. The question is, do they have the time? And it looks like they do comfortably.
Yeah, it's a resounding yes on that. The defuse coming through with 4 seconds left on the clock. And so unfortunate if you're DRX.
They need it. Clearing Buzz, already the first point of call, and they failed at it. He's still sticking around in the back lines, and they need to get rid of him before they can do anything. They are starting to get some damage done, Mitch, but the problem is, until he goes down, they don't have anywhere near the site. Even still, the time is ticking. Buzz already going to get 1 more, and eventually it all falls apart. A good after-plant scenario for DRX.
They've reset their cycle of utility, right? The Viper on the defensive side is now out of util, but on the attack they've got plenty still. That's such a good tag! Sacy revealing, assisting that way, but it's the kill as well to follow. This leaves DRX with basically no hope. They've got to get in here and plant right here and now. The attempt is being made. Loud rushing in to try and stop it, to halt the plant before it comes through, but they've missed. The plant was on the back of the site, and pANcada now has to clutch again. The Viper on the other side, just running out of Viper's screen. MaKo rotating around the pyramid now, about to take the fight. pANcada's looking elsewhere! The timing couldn't be better! DRX have crushed Loud's economy, and the lead is well and truly theirs.
Yeah, I think coming into today, if you were looking at the majority of controllers, you'd have number 1 and number 2 as the 2 controllers we currently have in this matchup. Like MaKo, even going back to the last event, the amount of assists he was able to pull off was just truly absurd. The thing is, Sacy does a lot with how much he reveals, but the battles on the actual site are being won in the meantime by DRX. So even though they get down to the 10-second marker, they were able to stabilize even within all of that havoc. And
they've reset for a B-take.
The thing is, this is going to be spotted. And they can probably hear this above them. They're eventually going to break it, but all the information is going to be there. It's just whether they can delay them enough. And I'm not so sure they can! Aspas within the smoke still manages to find a kill with the operator, evening things up, and they still haven't found his cam in the shrubbery.
Well, Les has gone down, so that'll do the job, but remember, Loud have held on here with pistols for so long in the past. Now, a rifle in hand, and it's the Op to grab one! Good timing on the trades, and RB following, even despite some great individual plays there for Loud. DRX always have their bases covered.
Trying to remove some information from the other side, and maybe catching a rotation, but even still, Les is going to go down to Buzz. Flash from Saadhak will at least slow them down, at least for a second, but they almost need to sprint to get back to B.
And here's the problem, it's Les that died. B side has no utility, trap wires are gone, and Saadhak not having a good time in these duels. Sure, you pick up the one, but so much more still to be done. Buzz had popped the Blade Storm here as it's the last round. He's trying to get some wall bang damage in. But as he's reloading, Aspas closes the space. Now he's nice and close, ready to fight, but Buzz takes out the Blade Storm, and he's ready to take hits. One frag to bring him to 3. And with stax, MaKo and Zest alive, a Viper's Pit in play, a flash around, damage done, a drone in as well, and it's even getting the tag. Insult to injury here. There's practically no way short of divine intervention that Loud will be winning a buy round in this half, and this is their map pick, Tom. This is their side, and DRX have dismantled them. Loud are certainly upping the pace on the Halls push. We didn't see this for a while coming out of DRX, but right off the rip, that's where they're looking to apply the pressure, split in towards Buzz and leave him all by himself. And he'll get nothing done this time around. A solid connection from that Sheriff Aspas has been buying up. They'll be able to get a plant and keep very deep control.
Really good opportunity for them here. Aspas playing up close, and already they're just slaughtering the remaining opposition. Stax left 1v5. Now, we have seen him do something like this before. I remember a bind. I remember the craziest clutch I think we had in that tournament. But I don't think he has the time to do it. Even any orbs that he can gain would be nice, and he's already starting to spot players behind him. That one should be free. Anything more, though? Yeah, that would be a surprise, and Aspas is going to make sure it doesn't go any further. It has been spotted by Zest, and straight away, they're going to pop out that null command, the flash to try and take that extra space, although we haven't seen the move yet from Aspas, but the dash across will give an opportunity. No trade back, though.
You know, Saadhak's only down on the stairs, but I don't think anyone's going to be getting him up. He's at least a Cypher cam for now. Spotting it out, no one's walking up to yellow. Can feed that info over. Zest waiting for him to pass, and then they'll start to make their move. Again, look at what they're up against. Shock darts for Sacy, but no snake bites in play for pANcada. They'll be playing up a lot closer to the site this time, trying to catch them as they make their way through. Sacy, first point of contact perhaps, and well, the shots are hit clean as can be. That's a much better holdout allowed.
But I'm sure right now they're having a pretty good time. Although he did say, I saw him with a sign last time saying he was going to like give them a big bonus. So.
Oh, MaKo, he's in a little bit of trouble, but they've gone right past him. They have no idea he's been revealed, though. It took a little long, but as he got spotted, that at least allows them to drop him, drop the pit, and get onto the site. Here comes the spray. Buzz not able to land it. Shock darts on their way. Oh, and I don't even know how he's controlled it. I don't know that he meant to kill him, but he's got the frag. Still, numbers won't equalize as Aspas keeps on going. A third kill in this round, and only Buzz left to find. He's hit him to 39, and with 3 players left to drop, Loud seem to have stolen this round away. What a play by Aspas, and Buzz, he is just looking for absolutely anything. No information to work with. And in the end, he's going to be shot in the back by pANcada. They're trying to push players out of position with their utility. Oh, that's a whiff! Okay. Aspas leaving the 62 HP Buzz alive, and he's lost his life for that attempt. DRX with a man advantage, but they have to play into the pit.
Yeah, and they've also actually put trips inside it as well. Such a nasty setup. Saadhak actually goes swinging though. I don't know if there was a pop flash off the back of that, but it didn't catch anyone if there was. Utility being expended just to try and slow this down as much as possible. Everybody going to be desperately low as they try and push through, and pANcada is just killing them off. He knows the lineup, he knows where the spike is, and they need to get rid of him, and they just can't. A solid afterplant from Loud. From such a desperate scenario, we now sit 11-11.
DRX looked like they had this one in the bag, but now the pressure is truly on. An equalized scoreline for the Korean side is just devastating, and they need to make up for it coming into the next two.
Mitch, map 1 versus FPX, 1917.
Yeah.
Map 1 versus, in the previous series before that, 1860. Map 1 in the previous series before that, 1614. Again, they're setting up into this A site. Now there is pressure down mid this time, trying to watch, but the timing just hasn't gone their way. It's just an anomaly. Buzz though, within this corner, it's a nasty surprise hiding behind the screen, and MaKo, while he's causing a distraction, manages to get one. Even still though, just like DRX, things start to stabilize. But again, it's left onto stax. The rotator, the B defender, looking to try and battle and brawl, and unfortunately, the Sheriff this time is unkind. Loud, 12-11, from a huge deficit, look to take their map choice after 5 rounds in a row. And Saadhak once more is going to cause them issues around this door.
They're going in.
Look at Les.
They're making their way, and Les has the lurk, and the rest of the players, in particular Aspas, already through. They'll drop Sacy, but he's trying to wrap on the back of the pyramids. No one spotted him. That's massive. Only one, though. The trade comes in quickly. DRX attempting to hold on. They don't want to be beaten down out of this map, and it looks like they might have it, but Les coming up behind for the one. A little bit of disruption, a reveal to come through, the information there, but the spike is on the floor. They have 30 seconds to regain control of this site, and it's the man of RB, the operator, in, and he's gone! What a shot from Saadhak! That could be the kill they needed. The plant to come through, and the late push through cave will not find them. They've got a post plant.
That's the thing, they had the trip. It had to be broken by stax. He was hoping that he could lurk through from behind, but the fact is, Les never really dies early. And he's waiting and watching for Zest to try and come through. This battle is going to be everything. 2 1v1s almost being taken. Les is going to put one down. It's down to stax again. He tries to bait the swing, but it's all over. Loud, every team has struggled to close out map 1 versus DRX. They don't even need overtime. They'll do it in regulation.
We heard it from Bankai on the desk that he believed after all of these events, after all the whiffs, the chokes late into tournaments, the curse would be broken. The narrative would be rewritten this time, because surely DRX had learned to deal with the pressure, but this time, Tom, it's the green team coming ahead again. Dangerous. Paranoia on its way. It only connects on one, though. The rest of the team swinging. The kills don't go their way to start, but they recover nicely.
Yeah, that actually went a lot better than expected. Sacy, though, the timing could be wonderful. Not expecting a 4th player to be here so soon, and now it's all up to Buzz. He's being pincered from behind as well. He has to be very careful of that. Is wary that that flank could be coming through, but look at them teaming up together. Loud not wanting to give him a 1v1. Yeah, it's just perfect play. There's really very minimal openings for Buzz to come in here. 100 HP on both players. He's got to be connecting the headshots on the way around this corner. But the trades will be quick. Already the haunt back online for Sacy. And in a moment, that's going to be thrown out. There you go, clearing off long. And now they know exactly where he's coming from. At least for the next couple seconds, they'll have their sights set on short. There's the swing, and it's closed out by Sacy with a phenomenal peek back through on short, dropping the spike. And the final player, Loud, have gone 3 for 3 in pistols.
Yeah, it's not one that I'm against in any way. Oh my! Buzz has got some good ideas. The dash in, the shorty, Saadhak under pressure, but picking up every single kill. Walked away with 4, the ace possible! Les has stolen it. He's taken it away from him, but that would have actually given him the Rolling Thunder as well, so that was kind of rude, but okay.
You know, I need my 1 orb that's going to go towards the Tour de Force.
I'm pretty close to Tour de Force, man. I'm pretty close. Let me get it.
Of course, a Prime Gaming Flawless. Exactly what you want to see as well from Loud, because they are a team that normally likes to go in quite heavy in these purchases. But yeah, a single kill coming through here for Saadhak could be a pretty nasty scenario.
Loud were close enough to hear it though. They've still got 2 players in position on the A site, so this push is going to have to be held off by the other 3. And immediately they've lost Les and conceded the control. They're going to have to play for the post plant on this. They have got a Rolling Thunder to work with, and that's going to be the point man of the round. But look, a little bit too close was Buzz. They've taken him down anyways. I don't know if they saw him through the smoke, but no plan for DRX, no control, and now a man disadvantage. They've even lost Zest on the way back. They're completely trapped, and the nade is hunting them down.
Yeah, they're now stuck in the mud. They either need to push Aspas, who's going to have a teammate looking to support him in the form of pANcada, so even if they get that kill, they're still locked in, and they've only got 20 seconds to play with, so they'd have to just run straight towards this B site. I almost wonder if it's just worth saving the guns instead. They are going to look for that fight, and MaKo, well, he gets a single kill before eventually going down. Really solid stuff out from Loud. That's the problem. Like, it would have been a nice fake, but it hasn't done too much. And pANcada actually going to stick that deep control. He has bypassed RB, and this fight's going to be everything. If he can find this kill, there's a good chance, but Buzz has just come up with 2. This round looked like such a good position, and instead now RB pinces from behind. The remaining 2 trying to get back in, fighting through. It's into a 2 versus 2. Why is that just 1? What a swing round coming back. It's left onto RB. The man who was in the backlines, they know exactly where he is. Sacy trying to guard him. And somehow, once again, Loud come out on top.
That has got to be such a horrible position to be in as the attackers.
It's a backbreaker.
4v2 again. And it's off this drop down from up above. Buzz getting the kill. They even catch the flank. It seemed all the danger men were gone, but they can't close these rounds out. 2 now in recent memory that they've lost. Breach ready to counter flash out on long. Buzz is inside of them.
Oh, well, he's just been caught out. They've sectioned them apart with the ult. The push through, just unable to get anything, and now Saadhak just looking to try and slow them down. It's the TP from MaKo, though. This is an insane play from him, but even still, it's not even going to be close to enough. The rest of his team died just seconds before.
The silver lining, pretty dull and less. Opening it up again. He hasn't been getting a ton of kills, but he hasn't been dying a lot either. This time, that changes with RB overrunning C.
Yeah, we've seen him step up. They only have 1 kill up until this point. Nice shots from Zest. Starting to see a little bit of the DRX we know and love. 4 players survive. A second round onto the board. And that's the thing, Mitch. If they could streak this back to 4, if they can give themselves a little bit of a lifeline, there is still very much a chance of resurgence. The thing is, though, this looks far more like a blip on the radar, at least for now.
It was a big round from RB. We've seen some of those and solid connections from Zest, but that is a round 1 off of aim duels going their way, and that has not been the story of this game so far. But the reality is right now, Loud have everything to work with. They've got their ultis online, Tour de Force is in, Rolling Thunder, and Showstopper. So many safety nets, and sure, DRX have their own, but they haven't been able to do anything with it so far. Saadhak down after 1, and RB with another back-to-back big rounds. That might just be what they need.
Yeah, if RB could just get triple kills every single round, I think they'll be in a pretty good spot. The aggressive attempt this time didn't work out, and they are playing it so safe.
No breach.
Just put that lockdown into play. Yeah, there's no counter for it this time out. pANcada is coming in on that flank, but it's something they have to be watching for. Not many angles that he can be really pincering him from behind, although that one's free. They do have a little bit of a crossfire, though, that I think will be tough to break.
Once that alarm ball went down, the timing was perfect for pANcada to sneak on by, but he'll be caught after just the element of surprise, all that put him ahead in those duels with Les now, the last man standing. He's got 3 shots left in his Tour de Force, 3 targets to find, and he uses 1. Two, in fact, to break. Utility, here's a paranoia. Can't break that one. And they know he's not defusing. This round's already over.
8-3. As said, if they can get to 4, especially after the half they've had, especially with how dominant the majority of rounds are, excluding the 2v4, it would give them something to play with at least. They've held the Rolling Thunder. So there's one on both sides, but it means that they can almost counter it, use it to try and stop the defuse. RB again is going to be finding the early kill in this round, and aspas trying to clear things out with that showstopper. The Boombot's actually going to do more damage, it seems, as he is running out of fuel. Oh! MaKo's managed to survive in this backline. That could be a really nasty surprise. Rounds the corner, not ready for him. And his teammates starting to dwindle, starting to fall. It's left all onto Sacy, and the time surely is gone.
It must be. There's too many players to clear out. Loud have been criminals for 4v2s, for clutches. But with another 3K round from RB, it seems we found the formula. Just let this man kill them all.
This is where DRX were at their best, was in the retakes.
Great name.
Now they've already managed to at least stun up some of these players. RB on the way back through is going to get one, but it's a little disjointed. They're reliant on Buzz to lead the charge, and they're just getting slaughtered. It's left all onto Stax, and he gets nothing done. It will be 9-4. Loud, they convert every pistol, maybe in the whole series, because the fact is DRX now need to fight back.
Look at how quickly they're approaching, but aspas is being caught in the stun. Fantastic. The trades, though, ever in Loud's favor. Stax stuck on the backside. He's got one for free. They've left him completely unaccounted for. Maybe a chance here with the reposition being fantastic. He'll be traded out, but he's done well enough to equalize.
Yeah. He's given them a chance, and he's bought time, more importantly. They should have an idea. The Buzz is on the flank, although he's going to do some extra damage. The fight versus pANcada is a little awkward, and his teammate Zest can't really find an angle to take this fight. In fact, they're going to pressure him. They're going to push him, and in this corner might be a nasty surprise. I don't think they'll expect it. DRX, they will bounce back.
It looks like when we talked about the garage play last round, they didn't really manage to push RB out of it. This time they're going to change it up and look for B, and already aspas up close in the smoke. A Stinger is going to catch him with ult out. That is a huge mistake from Stax, and they double up with RB down. This eco round for Loud might just get them a whole lot of reward. Another!
Oh my god, how is aspas getting so much done? That was one of the weaker weapons that they had, and now they're sat in an afterplant. One away from having the Rolling Thunder, and in fact they're going to throw in the Nightfall now. Just get that extra information, take away some of the HP and remove all the sound so they can just sprint back through. MaKo, he's trying his best just to stick this, but he's going to go down to the Aftershock. Loud with an explosive round, grant themselves 11, and DRX, well, they've got to feel a little foolish, but I'll be honest, could you really expect aspas to do that?
No, listen, you can expect him to be on the site, you can expect him to swing, but he was all the way up in their face, in their spawn. That said, Stax on that swing, without the cover, without the player to trade, I mean, that is just a massive mistake. The problem is both players that were on that side wanted to use their ult. Yeah. That was the issue.
Well,
you didn't have a third guy to watch it. Well, that Rolling Thunder is just putting the turret out of position, although it's still going to catch them on the way through. But the only damage that comes from it is, well, from RB is the turret. Showstopper right into the back. pANcada's already dead. They're starting to clean up some kills on DRX, but they haven't dealt with aspas. The site is theirs, the plant can be as well, and Buzz is a little too far away to capitalize on these kills. Oh, he's dodged the hunt.
Yeah, 20 seconds left. He might be able to make a move as they go for the plant, but he's not going to win the battle. Sacy holding the angle, lands the instant headshot. And now, as you mentioned, DRX, well, saying they're on their last legs would be an understatement.
Buzz, second on the stats board for this event. He hasn't been showing up. He's been shut down every step of the way, and it is yet again the case. Blade Storm removed. Good kill for Stax. The spam back is strong. He was decayed so much, but his health is coming back. Makes it a little easier, but that lockdown isn't going to get the space they wanted out of it. RB with a drop, but only one, and it's falling apart. Loud are able to close it with 3 quick kills, and for the second time, they will be going to the upper finals versus a North American team. This year has been fantastic for this team. A hiccup at the previous event, but since that, They've come into this looking revitalized. An unbelievable game played here today.
But that's the thing, we questioned after Copenhagen if this team was going to be a one-hit wonder. Was it just something they came in one event, they had a great run in the upper bracket, and then it never happened again? Well, they've made the podium already. They are at the point where they will go either straight through into the grand final if they win their next match, or they head into that lower one anyway. Another fantastic tournament.